Fallout London could possibly be releasing very soon, according to the developers at Team Fallout, and some of the recent news around this game-size mod backs up a fast approaching release date. We also have some news that Fallout London will have its own installer and launcher to run the game-sized mod, and that could also feature a downgrade option to the pre-next-gen update version of Fallout 4. Before we get into it, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the latest Fallout news. If you remember back to April of this year, Fallout London's development team, Team Fallout, was forced to delay their highly anticipated full conversion mod based in the UK because of the Fallout 4 Next Gen update, and fears that this new update to the game would ultimately break their mod. After full 4 years in development, Fallout London was finally set to release back on April 23rd, which was St. George's Day in the United Kingdom, but had to delay it because the Fallout 4 Next Gen update was announced by Bethesda Game Studios, and it was to release just 2 days later on April 25th. Dean Carter, the project lead on Fallout London at Team Fallout, has expressed how aggravating this has been and the lack of communications from Bethesda Game Studios, since this Next Gen update has ultimately forced them to delay the mod to fix certain issues that it has caused. He said the update really screwed them. And now, after 3 months since this mod was delayed, Fallout London's development team at Team Fallout have now realized that the next gen update for Fallout 4 isn't stable enough to use as the backbone for this game-size full conversion mod. So ultimately, they have decided to not use it. After working tirelessly over the last few months since this delay on fixing the mod to be compatible with the next gen update and struggling with the stability that Fallout 4 is currently experiencing, the team has found out that fixing Fallout London has not been as easy as they originally assumed. Bethesda Game Studios has continued to update the game in the background after the next gen update was released back on April 25th. But many issues still persist, especially with the VAT system, and it's still broken for many Xbox users, and half done ultra-wide mode on the PC game. Not to mention several game crashes that are still occurring on PC as well. Now it looks like Team Fallout, the development team behind Fallout London, will have players downgrade their game to the pre-next gen update version of Fallout 4 and expect a more stable experience for their massive mod project. On the Team Fallout Discord channel, Dean Carter had this to say about the situation, and he also mentioned GOG, who is the platform that's set to host the mod. GOG has been amazing through all of this, Dean Carter says. What with us having things break due to the next gen update of Fallout 4. He continues on to say this, then waiting for them to be fixed only for the fact that at the 11th hour, we've discovered that the next gen update, even after updates, isn't stable enough, and thus we are now going out on the old version. GOG's commitment to helping and supporting is exemplary. Honestly, I'm okay with this. I've been playing Fallout 4 on PC recently, and I have the next gen update downloaded, and I've experienced several different crashes across my playthrough, and bugs that I've seen several times throughout the game. So Fallout London being on an older version of Fallout 4 that's ultimately more stable is probably the best route for them to go at this point. And honestly, it does sound pretty interesting to me how they're going about this in this situation, since from my understanding, the installer that GOG will end up providing for the Fallout London mod when it releases will come with some sort of custom downgrader mod for Fallout 4 already installed, and will be used to downgrade your game to the pre-next gen version of Fallout 4. Let me know down in the comments what you think about their use of a downgrader to run Fallout London on the pre-next gen version of Fallout 4. Fallout London could be releasing very soon, and we might get a release date from them in the next few weeks, with the developers of this mod saying that the end is in sight and they are currently just waiting for the green light from GOG, who is the platform that plans to host the Fallout London mod. In a previous post from a few weeks ago on Team Fallout's Discord channel, they did all but actually reveal this new release date when they said that behind the scenes they currently have a solid new release date planned for Fallout London, and it looks like they could reveal it to us very soon. It looks like the team making the Fallout London mod has sent a finalized version of it to GOG, who is hosting the mod on their platform, and they are currently just waiting for GOG to finish their final quality assurance test on the mod. This could indicate a release date is imminent. In their most recent Twitter post, Team Fallout has now confirmed this news, saying that recently they've sent several different builds of the Fallout London mod to GOG, and all they're doing right now is waiting for its final green light before they announce a new release date to us fans. In this new tweet from Team Fallout, they've said, "There has been a lot of speculation regarding our upcoming release date, and we wanted to open up and clear the air for all our core supporters. The bottom line is that we've sent several builds over to GOG for QA testing and are waiting for the final green light. They continue on to say, once they've completed the process of double checking that Fallout London and its installer work on all supported machines, we should be good to go. Yes, we have our own installer and downgrader too. It is in all our interest that this final QA process is carried out in full, and we are very thankful that GOG is assisting. While it may have seemed like not a lot is going on, we can assure you that the heads of the department have been working non-stop behind the scenes during this time to make sure that the release build is as good as it can be. The end is in sight. Stay safe and remember, mind the gap. And honestly, I don't know much about the development of games or mods at all, but when reading different posts on Reddit, some users have claimed that the QA process could last about a week, and then they send it back to the developers with any fixes that need to be made. It's also important to note that this QA testing can be affected by many different things, and one of the big ones is the scope of the project. And obviously, this is an unusual project since it's a mod and not a full game release. So my best guess with not knowing much about development would be that if everything goes as smooth as it possibly could, we might have a new release date by the end of July. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Team Fallout's latest news update for Fallout London. Fallout London is of course a fan-made project that is not canon to the Fallout universe, but nevertheless, this will be our first adventure outside of the United States for this post-apocalyptic universe. Todd Howard had made some comments a few months ago saying that Fallout won't ever leave the United States, so these mods might be our only chance to see a foreign setting in the Fallout universe, even if it's in an unofficial capacity. This interview from Todd Howard was with Kinda Funny Games, and he talked about all things Fallout and Starfield. This is where he was asked if Fallout would ever leave the United States to explore a different setting. This is what Todd Howard had to say. My view is, part of the Fallout shtick is on the American naivete and part of that, and so for us right now, it's okay to acknowledge some of those other areas, but our plans are predominantly to keep it in the US. He goes on to say, I don't feel the need to answer. It's okay to leave a mystery or questions. What's happening in Europe? What's happening here? The worst thing you can do to a mysterious land is to remove the mystery. Since the inception of the Fallout series back in 1997 with its first game, the series has been rooted around different American settings, with the games taking us to California, Washington DC, Boston, West Virginia, and Las Vegas, as well as several different locations in the DLCs. And honestly, it would be very cool to see some sort of setting outside of the United States at this point in the Fallout universe, but Todd Howard honestly does make some great points as to how rooted the Fallout narrative is to the United States and its aura. So while Fallout London might be our only chance to see a setting outside of the United States in the Fallout series at any point in the future, it looks like the developers at Team Fallout have done a great job of capturing the Fallout atmosphere in this UK setting. Personally, just thinking out loud, I think it would be very cool to see a DLC for some sort of Fallout game that takes us outside of the United States at some point. Possibly a Fallout game set in Seattle with a DLC that maybe takes us up to Canada, or a game in California that takes us to Mexico. Either way, these types of setting are a huge long shot in the Fallout series, and our only real chances of seeing a foreign setting for Fallout at this point sounds like it would be these ambitious modding projects from fans. Hopefully, more of these huge total conversion modding projects are started in the future, with some of them featuring foreign settings, especially since we probably won't get another official Fallout game until the 2030s. That's honestly another reason that these fan-made Fallout mods are very important to the community. Bethesda Game Studios has fallen way behind on releasing single-player games in the Elder Scrolls and Fallout series, their main video game series. And this is mostly because of games like Fallout 76 that are live service and Starfield, which are new single-player IPs. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Fallout possibly never leaving the United States in any of their future games. This is a shorter story and some older news, but somehow I've missed it, but it looks like one of the star voice actors from Baldur's Gate 3 will feature in the Fallout London mod. This is for sure a big get for this team. Team Fallout released a video update a few months ago and revealed that Neil Newbon, the voice actor for Asterion from the Game of the Year winner Baldur's Gate 3, will feature in the Fallout London mod. They also revealed that YouTuber Call Me Kevin did some voice work for the mod as well. We don't have many details about their roles just yet since their characters are unspecified at the moment, but the video update released by Team Fallout for Fallout London did provide us with some looks at the characters that they will voice. The developers behind this project are really going all out on the Fallout London mod, and the voice actors that they've managed to get to feature in this mod is a testament to their hard work and dedication to the game's development. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the inclusion of some star voice actors in the Fallout London mod. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the latest Fallout news. And if you're looking for something else to watch, click one of the videos you're seeing on screen right now. I will see you there.